What does Medusa enjoy most about a storm? All the python, and lightning. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday, my friends. I hope you are well. Thank you for being here with me tonight. I'm very happy to be back with you. Sorry I had to miss you yesterday. Look at that smile. Sorry I had to miss you yesterday, but I'm happy to be back tonight. Mile Hyrule is first in chat. Great to have you here, Mile Hyrule, and Doe, and Dead Zergling. Welcome into both of you as well, my friends. Thank you for being here. Mile Hyrule says, I got lucky. It looks like you went live as soon as I opened Twitch. It was meant to be. Perfect timing. We've also got Game and Fit and Lucent Jelly. Welcome in. Haunted Kirby Castle. I wouldn't mind a sort of spooky themed castle level in a Kirby. It'll be a lot of fun. And Female Merchant, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Never heard of Haunted Castle before? Oh no, you're so lucky. I'm sorry, I'm about to ruin that. Haunted Castle is I don't think it's a predecessor. I might be wrong about that, but I think it actually comes after Castle. I think it actually came after the NES Castlevania. But it is Haunted Castle is it's a Castlevania game that was made for the arcade. Came out in '87. Yeah, it's a year after NES Castlevania. I'm not really good with the timeline of the releases of the series, though. I've had a bad day. If I get out of hand, just let me know, and I'll take off. Just blowing off some steam playing Doom today. I'm sorry to hear you've had a bad day gaming. Hopefully things turn around for you. Sounds promising. So we played it a bit. I'm actually kind of practicing to try and get better at it. But we'll see. And how's Isaac? Isaac's doing all right. He's excited that that spring is on its way, and he's looking dressed appropriately. I guess he's looking more like he's dressed for summer than spring, but you know. Alright, so let's let me get the game set up here. We'll start pushing some buttons. I'm gonna tinker in the menus for just a bit, and then I'll get my big head out of the way. Oh no, that's the opposite of what I wanted to do. Sorry, I'm trying to make the SNES controller my primary controller for tonight. That's looking good. Turn off our icon and let's probably a good size for me. Maybe I could be a little bigger. We'll see. Doe, thank you for the gift sub. Very much appreciated. Thank you for that, my friend. 21 gift subs in the channel. That is very generous of you, Doe. Thank you very much for the support. And Game and Fit, take a key for coming in. I just had a pH test. I got a letter in the mail telling me today my insurance is no longer covering the place that did the test, so I might have to change insurance or get an extension or start all over again. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Game and Fit. It's all... I don't understand how any of it works. I don't understand how any of it works. Boy. I hate messing with that kind of stuff. May 1st anyway. Fighting to get what you need. Right on. Hang in there, my friend. Alright. So this game is pretty jank and pretty difficult. I've been playing it a lot recently. I have lofty ambitions of I would love to be able to do a 1 credit clear of this game at some point, but I just don't know it very well. So I'm playing it a lot here lately and trying to get better at it. Last time we played it, we went through it twice. The first run I think took me 34 credits, and the second run took 16. I don't know if I'm improving or if I got lucky or what is going to I don't know what's going to happen. I make no promises of a good performance, though. Let's enjoy the stream and have a good time. That's a little loud. You always entertain me late at night. I mean, that's what I try to do. That's what I try to do, at least. To be mildly entertaining. Oh, look. I left my head too big. I'm blocking part of the game. We don't want that. That's better. Oh, and I move up here a little bit, too. I can see a little better from up there. Alright. Add credits. We can go all the way up to 90 credits, so that's how we're going to know how many credits it takes me to beat the game. I don't have to keep count. I can just do the math at the end. 90 minus whatever's remaining is how many we used. Is Simon's hair blue? It is. I never paid attention to that detail, but I noticed it in the cutscene just now. Ooh, I forgot that was gonna fall over. I thought that big blue cross was gonna fall over. I've slept since the last time I played this game, so I've forgotten everything I knew, which wasn't much to begin with. Sounds like the zombies are saying why. Yeah, they're asking me why I turned the game on. I saw that bat coming in. I just find this game very fascinating. It looks pretty good. Like, you know, I like a lot of what they did with the look of the game. The animations, you know, leave quite a bit to be desired at times, but it looks alright, and the music is really good. The gameplay is not stellar. Oh, that fire is super deadly. You've inspired me to get good, Game & Fit says. So I'm starting with Castlevania, Contra, TMNT. I think I saw Ninja Gaiden and the Ghosts and Goblins games. Right on. I haven't beaten TMNT myself. I haven't beaten that one yet myself. I've actually never played it. Never played it, the first one. I know it's supposed to be super hard. Part of why I haven't ever played TMNT 1 is because I had already played. I've already played TMNT 2, the arcade port on the NES. I've never beaten it, but I've played it a bit, and I thought, well, since I've already started that one, I should beat that one, and then I'll play TMNT 1. But I can't beat the arcade game. It's so difficult. My bombs aren't hitting her. No. Oh, everything about this is terrible. And zombies ate my neighbors. That game is impossible. Yeah, zombies ate my neighbors. I don't know. That game's real hard. Hey, Dynamite, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. I've beaten this a handful of times, Dynamite. The goal isn't to just beat it. The goal is to become good at it. I'm a long way off from that goal. I'm playing it a lot because I think I want to try. I think I want to play it until I can do a 1cc or a 1 life clear. It's the same in this game. You only get 1 life per credit. I appreciate your redaction, Game and Fit. So I just keep wasting bombs left and right. That actually puts me in a really bad position for the boss. Well, this is going to go poorly. I don't know what is happening with this boss tonight. Usually she just stands in place and we just throw a whole bunch of bombs at her, but rough start dying to level 1. Are you surprised? It's going to take me 16 credits just to get through this 1 level. Spring is my second least favorite month. My second least favorite season. We need more quarters, said everyone in the 80s. Oh. That's what I get for rushing. I love spring. I love reading in the tree shade and watching bees. Bees are terrifying. I don't really have anything against spring, but I prefer winter and fall. Summer, however, I actively dislike and can't wait for the end of it. The only thing I don't really like about spring is I get very sad when I see all the snow melt. Now see, this is what I'm used to Medusa doing. I don't know why she didn't do this the first, like, several times. Except I didn't have enough bombs. Hey, we still made it through. Thank goodness. Summer's terrible. I prefer winter too, and when it rains. Chozo Brain, welcome in. Trouble. I don't know Game and Fit. I don't like to generalize. Summer is evil in Australia. Summer is evil everywhere. I can't take the heat. Need to get into Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is wonderful. I had a really good time with that game. I technically still have more to do in it, but I find it really hard to find the motivation to go back to the game. As much as I liked it, I don't really like what I have waiting for me when I go back. Chozo, thank you for the watch streak. Appreciate the regular company that you have provided to me, my friend. Cows, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you, cows. Oh no, I still don't have the mace. I need someone to drop the mace ASAP. Hollow Knight, Cuphead, Celeste, and maybe Axiom Verge are really good as far as indie games go. So I've played through Hollow Knight and Cuphead. I played a bit of Celeste, and I really like what I played of it. I should probably go back and do the whole game. Axiom Verge I haven't checked out yet, though. And Shovel Knight. I've checked out a bit of Shovel Knight too, but haven't really played it either. I should. From what I did play of it, I know I'm gonna really like it. No, I didn't see those bats. Love Undertale. Just got finished playing it on my brother's PC, Merchant says. I think my sister really liked Undertale. I don't know if I'm gonna like that one as much or not. I'm certainly gonna give it a try at some point, but my impression of Undertale is people seem to like it for story reasons. And those kind of experiences don't always translate to my tastes. No, I haven't played Axiom Verge Chozo. I bought it digitally on the Switch a long time ago, but I've just been sitting on it. You say it's worth playing through for the gameplay, Game and Fit? You're probably right. I'm not really basing my, you know, I can't speak on it from a perspective of knowledge. Everything. I wanted to complain about the flea man, but then the ghost was annoying me so much. I'm surrounded by so many enemies I can't decide which is most obnoxious. No, I needed that sword. Life is difficult. But you don't have to worry about a blind playthrough when it comes to me. That's the only kind I like to do. Oh my goodness. Everything about this situation is terrible. Give me that sword. Hey, Boat Ladder, welcome in. Happy Tuesday, my friend. Welcome to Haunted Castle. Once again, I am tormenting myself. When it comes to games with multiple endings, I like to get the true ending first, but that's just me, Merchant says. Yeah, I just play through and get whatever ending I end up with. Generally, like, I tend to prefer to not even know if a game has multiple endings when I play it the first time. Hey, we got some raiders coming in. Nice. Let me we've got to pause. I got to pause to welcome everybody in. Baron Metz, welcome to the stream. Oh, excuse me, just one moment. Sorry to step away right as you were coming in. I know it's terribly rude of me, but my wife just brought me my coffee. I had to collect that. Thank you, Jelly. But Baron Metz, thank you for the raid. Welcome in and welcome to your friends. Very happy to have you here. Is that Saiyan 199? Welcome in. Welcome correction if I've pronounced that wrong. Um, Pleasure to have you here. What were you doing tonight, Baron? How did your stream go? Tell us all about it. Playing Etrian Odyssey? It looks like. I've heard that's a lot of fun. I actually have. I think I have one of those games. I think I have the first one on the DS, but I've never checked it out yet. I'm just checking out your page here, checking out your about. Catholic software engineer, bookworm gamer. Let me give you a follow, my friend. And hopefully I'll be able to check out what you do firsthand at some point. And let me get caught up here now. This game is on the arcade, right? Yeah, so this is Haunted Castle. This was an arcade game, and I'm playing it on the Switch. It's the arcade classics, I think, version of the game. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm playing it on the Switch. It is if you've never heard of it before, it's basically a Castlevania game. It's basically the worst Castlevania game. And I've been playing it a lot lately because for some reason I can't explain, I I I'm 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 very like captivated by this game and I want to become good at it. I am currently terrible at it. I've beaten it a handful of times, and the ultimate goal is to eventually become good enough to do a one life clear. I don't know if I'm cut out for that goal, but I'm working on it for now anyway. So we're gonna try and make it through. We probably will play through this if everything goes to plan. We'll probably play through it twice tonight to get that practice in. Game and Fit says you just became twice as cool for rating, twice as likely to get a date too. True story. I cannot confirm these statements. We're playing Etrian Odyssey. Baron says, calling it a night here. Figured I'd find a new raid target. Well, I'm very grateful that you've chosen to drop in on us. Hopefully you enjoy your time here. We'll try our very best to take excellent care of your people. Started with some Atelier Ryza on PS4, then swapped over to Etrian Odyssey. First is kind of crafting JRPG, second is a dungeon crawler. I haven't ever heard of the Atelier game. I had this on a Pandora's box I built. It was weird. Even the worst Castlevania is still a somewhat decent platformer. This game is somewhat decent. You could call it somewhat decent. That might be a little generous. uh, Frownie's a glutton for punishment. So I'm primarily a retro guy. I like to say that I typically do anything between the Commodore 64 to PlayStation 2, but I do play newer things on the Switch as well. We're doing Haunted Castle, and we're playing the new Kirby game as well tonight. Um, a couple of things about the way I play games is on first playthroughs, well, on kind of all playthroughs, I prioritize a very strictly blind approach. So I frequently am lost and struggling and confused and have no idea what I'm doing, but that's all right. I like working everything out the hard way. We do challenge runs sometimes. I really like arcade style platformers like Castlevania, Contra, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And so when I find one of those that I really like, I try to at least do a deathless run through it, um, for most of those kind of games, and sometimes other challenges as well. And I love to play jank, broken, trash games, and so this one is kind of encompasses everything about what I like in some weird way. Uh, are you correcting my pronunciation? Is it Atelier Ryza? It's a really good unheard of JRPG series. Well, I haven't heard of it, but that doesn't mean much. That doesn't mean much at all. I pronounce it Atelier. No idea if that's the right pronunciation. One thing about this game is that it does have pretty good music, especially the version of Bloody Tears that we get here. Victory! I mean, and it's got a stained glass knight. Hey Tristan, welcome in. It's French for a studio or workshop? Atelier or atelier, I've heard. Then I'm completely without hope because I can barely pronounce my native language. I'm a sucker for games with good music. What series? Oh, sorry, everything's scrolling faster than I can read. Let me try and get caught up here for a moment. It's always had good tunes. Castlevania 2. Stained Glass Knight is a cool boss idea. Yeah, it's so. I love a stained glass knight. They're one of the best. They're one of the best parts of Castlevania 64. And there are so many good parts of Castlevania 64. It's definitely a good Undercooked series. It does have a lot of dialogue, so I don't think Frownie would like that series. I am rather underlooked. I I do have an aversion to lots of mandatory dialogue. Etrian Odyssey has a great soundtrack from Yuzo Koshiro, same guy behind the early Ys game soundtrack, Streets of Rage, among others. I've only played the first two Atelier games. I have Iris on my to play list. I'll get Ryza in 2074 or so. That's when I'm gonna be finally ready for Elden Ring, I think. Buddha Fingers welcome in. Is Frowntown in Frownsylvania? I think Frowntown is like one of those where it's a city and a sovereign nation, all in one. The opening for N64 Castlevania was great. I unironically love Castlevania 64. I like everything about it. Have you played Fury? It's my favorite soundtrack minus Ocarina of Time. I should watch what I'm doing a little more closely. I'm being punished a lot. Happy to see their Castlevania 64 fans. I figured no one liked it because of that AVGN episode. I mean, I think that James Rolfe has made some really good stuff. I don't think his video game opinions are to be taken very seriously. The Castlevania like 64 review that he did as well is just it's really not great. All of his like his biggest complaints are things he only suffers from in that game because of user error. As I recall it. But you know, he's not really reviewing games. He's making comedy. I agree, it's a good game. Where do you find a skeleton driving a bike? I love it. I talk about that every time. I talk about how skeletons on motorcycles is the most rad enemy you'll ever find in a video game. And I can't believe I've heard people complain about those about the skeletons on motorcycles. because they're upset that it's so anachronistic. And it's not that bad, because the game takes place in the mid 1800s, and the first motorcycle was invented in like the 1880s. So, I mean, so far as anachronism, they're only like 20 or 30 years off. And it's a it's a game with vampires and a Frankenstein monster with a chainsaw for a hand. And we're complaining about some small points of realism. All right, let me rewind a bit here. There goes my plans for Frown Hannesberg, Budafinger says. Hopefully Castlevania 64 comes to the Switch someday. I'll definitely play it. It would be amazing. I wouldn't count on it though. There's not a lot of Castlevania represented in the Switch Online collections. So I doubt they're gonna go for one that the majority of people kind of don't like very much. Hey Sparrow, welcome in. Pleasure to have you here, my friend. I hope you're doing well, and thank you very much for that new song. I haven't debuted it yet, but I certainly appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to sharing it. Derek Ocean, welcome in. Thank you for the watch streak, Derek. Appreciate you keeping regular company with us. Thank you very much for that. I hope you're doing well tonight. And of course, no one talks about Darkness as well. Legacy of Darkness. I actually haven't played that one. I've kind of been waiting until I'm like done with Castlevania 64. Because I've played through it a couple times, but I still need to do hard mode for both of the characters in Castlevania 64. And you know, I have a lot more enjoyment yet to have with that game. I know that most people seem to like Legacy of Darkness better, and I have played just a little of it. My first impression was that I don't think I will like it as much, but I do want to give it a try. I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is the coolest chat and channel in Twitch history, and I'll die on that hill, Game and Fit says. Well, that's a very bold proclamation for you to make, but I certainly appreciate the compliment, Game and Fit. Not that I have much to do with most of that. it's it's really all you guys, but thank you. Saw the new Mario movie tonight. Derek says it was great. Right on. I'm expecting I'll get around to seeing that myself at some point. Please choose to live on that hill rather than die on it. We'd miss you, Cal says. Very true indeed. Buddy liked it too, right on. 10 out of 10, instant classic, Game and Fit says. That bat kind of gave me a boost. I can't really be upset about the damage. Frownie is just a VTuber skin controlled by Jelly. There never was a real Frownie. Victory. Hope we get a sequel. It sounds like we probably will. People seem to be loving the first one so much. That was terrible. That was terrible. I threw away so much health. Another great song. No. Having watched and played a fair amount of Castlevania and Ninja Gaiden, birds and bats are jerks. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. This oh, this game has some. Boy, it's got some rude enemies. No, rarely, ever so rarely, you can sometimes get a good boost from them. There's one in Ghosts and Goblins on the NES. There's a spot where you can save yourself a bit of hassle by jumping into a particular bird, and I usually don't use a lot of sort of tricks like that when I play games. I don't know them. Like the sort of speedrunner tricks, but that's one that I both know about and will typically use, is to get a damage boost from one of the birds in Ghosts and Goblins. That was so lucky. That was so lucky. This is the last stage. This is, I believe, the first time in the Castlevania series that where a game featured a crumbling bridge. That happens a lot in a lot of these games, but I think this was the first one. Castlevania 2 took me like 6 months to beat, but that was a very good game. I think Castlevania 2 is yeah, I think that I it's not one of my favorites, but it is better than people give it credit for. Um I was able to make it through it pretty quickly when I played it, but that's mostly because all the like sort of tricky parts of the game had been spoiled for me. So I didn't really get a very true first playthrough experience of that game, sadly. I might think differently of it if I had. A Smash Brothers movie. I have mad respect for strats that involve using enemies to let you jump over obstacles or exploiting a well-timed temporary invincibility. Hey, thank you for the GGs. That was mostly luck, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Oh no, I've already lost. Maybe not, but probably. No, I jumped too early. Yuck. I'm in real trouble. I don't know. I don't know if I have enough life to survive. We were so close. We were so close. The thing about this bridge is it's only possible to cross this bridge if you jump attack a certain percentage of the bats. I'm not even sure what that percentage is. But in order to make that happen, you've got to know where they spawn in. And I've memorized a handful of them, but there's certainly a lot more to be done. That was a pretty good pass. And this last bat here, I really needed to kill the first time because it always drops a torch. And if I'd had this torch, I might have been able to first try Dracula. Percent equals all of them. This is Castlevania we're talking about. I don't have them all committed to memory yet, though. That would be the dream. Oh, what's he doing? He's behaving differently. Oh no. Well, I still might not get rid of him. Hey, we did. Victory. Nice. I had my doubts. I had my doubts. Thank you for the GG. I'm just throwing this life away so I can see how many credits that took. And then we'll see. And then we'll see about doing it again. Thank you, Merchant. Thank you, Saiyan. Thank you, Baron. Very much appreciate the GGs. Trying to play Splatoon 3 now and make it level 4 to start the salmon run. Wish me luck. Good luck, Game and Fit. $74. So that's 16 credits. That's how many it took last time. Thank you, Doe. There was no improvement. That was exactly the same. That was the warm-up run though, right? So there shouldn't have been any improvement. Alright, let's fill our credits back up. And let's try again. Oh my goodness. Oh no! Ah, the statue! I forgot it last time too. Oh, that's such a shame. That should be very easily avoided damage. Hey, Loyal, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great night. I've got no complaints. I'm just suffering my way through Haunted Castle on repeat. But I've got some good company with me, so it's a good night. I hope you're well tonight, Loyal. It's a pretty neat rain effect. I like the way a lot of stuff in this looks. I do have to say that about it. I really like the inside of this room here, with the purple and with the purple and blue in the background. Very cool. Kind of reminds me of Castlevania Bloodlines too. There's a room with the room where you fight death has a really pleasing purple and blue color scheme to it. It's just regular difficulty, Zergling. When it loops, I think it does increase the difficulty on loop 2, but we're not on loop 2. I restarted. Letting the timer run down makes me start again. I haven't ever tried to do the second loop. I'm just gonna worry about mastering the first one for now. I barely ever do the second loop in a lot of games. If there's not like Ghosts and Goblins, I do the second loop because you have to for the true ending. But like in Castlevania on the NES, I've only done the second loop once. Contra, I've only done multiple loops a couple times. I tend to just stick to the primary run if there's not a true ending situation to motivate another loop. There was an ending shot that showed Simon with his reunited with his lady. They were on the cliff together as the castle crumbled in the foreground. I think, unless I misinterpreted what I saw. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll give Mario Bros. A 9 out of 10, Derek says. I never use this boomerang hardly at all. My work won't be done until Unicycle Medusa Lady makes you think of me, Sparrow says. It sounds to me like you've got some costume shopping to do, Sparrow. I've only ever played this this version of the game. I do believe. know we played through it. I like in all the recent playthroughs, it's been the North American version in this release. I don't remember, you know, clearly what version I played when we did the game last year, but I'm more or less certain it had to be the North American version. I don't know why I would have picked either of the others. Hola, Stream Kyle. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Gonna hit the sack and get ready for work in tomorrow. Have a great night. You too, Baron. Have a wonderful night. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you for the alert. And hopefully we'll get to enjoy your company again sometime. Oops. Cool. I've heard this game is hard, Derek says. This game is tough. It's not, it's not the most difficult thing in the world when you can, you know, when you can feed yourself lots of credits to keep trying again and again and again. I mean, it does have checkpoints that are pretty generous. So it's not wildly difficult, but it's certainly not easy. The hardest part about it is being willing to put up with the jank. I think that's the most difficult part. I won a Splatoon game, GG Game and Fit. Konami was ruthless during the NES era. Sometimes it refills your health and sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of weird. I've heard TMNT is hard. We were talking about it earlier in the stream tonight. I've never played the first one, but we will someday. I'd like to beat the arcade game first because that's the because I've already started that one. And I don't really want to have two Turtles games going on unfinished simultaneously. So I guess I need to schedule some more time with the arcade game. No, I'm gonna miss out on that sword. No! Have you ever played Ninja Baseball Batman? I have not streamed, Kyle. That's an arcade game too, right? I think I've heard of it. You play as like baseball robots or something to beat them up. Has it been released for the Has it been released on the Switch? Maybe I could take a look for it. Played it through MAME once because you saw it on a list of games and wondered what it was. We're right before the checkpoint. Don't die. Oh my goodness. Oh. Playing TMNT in the Cowabunga collection. Got a boss that's giving you trouble. The collection is hard. Don't give up. I'm not. The games are great indeed, Derek says. Right on. Certainly with persistence, you will emerge victorious, Derek. Sometimes when you defeat a skeleton, a ghost flies out at you, and sometimes it doesn't. And I don't know. I need to watch closely and see if there's a way to tell which skeletons have ghosts inside and which don't. I don't think there is a way to tell, but, you know, because I don't know it, I wouldn't know, right? There's another TMNT movie coming out this year. Hopefully it's worthwhile. I don't know why this guy's hitting me so much. He didn't hit me at all last time. No. These fire skulls are really annoying me. Oh, just thousands of them. Gonna go to bed for work tomorrow. It was great hanging out. See you in the next stream. Thank you, Sayed. Thank you for the follow. It's been a pleasure having you here with us. Sleep well, and we'll look forward to seeing you again. Look at that enemy. He's glitched. He's not supposed to be on this side of that wall. I don't know who thought it was a good idea that you have to get to level 4 to do Salmon Run, but the guy needs to wake up and smell the coffee. Salmon Run is a multiplayer thing, right? If I remember correctly. Maybe they were worried if people could jump into it immediately. Maybe they were worried that players would be complaining about their teams being bogged down by having people that didn't know the basics of the game matched with them. Look at how many fire skulls there are here. Sure, I'll pick up that cross. I take a Splatoon movie, Derek says. That seems to be fairly reliable. If you come in and hit him with a cross, then... it's not that bad trying to take him out. I need to throw this life away. This level is a complete skull lamity. That's rough, Buddha fingers. Skull lamity. Hang out a little before I pass out, Loyal says. Right on. We're grateful to have you here. I'll try not to be too distracting when you need to pass out. Going for it. I want the torch. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. We made it. I don't think it was a big chain theater, Derek. I think it's something that's only... I think it's something local to me. I'm very irritated by this Dracula. That should have been a first try. I'm mad. Dracula robbed me. Oh yeah, it was very nice. It was a small theater, but it was a nice one. It had fancy automatic reclining chairs. I had no complaints about it. I actually prefer a smaller theater too, so... I'm very, very unhappy with how this stage is going for me. usually go to Fox Lake. I don't think I've heard of that one. It's so annoying. It's so annoying because when he moves across the screen real low, there's nothing I can do. That's the town. I haven't heard of it as a town either, I'm afraid. But right on. Hey, Deanie, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. How are you supposed to dodge those bats? You're not. They're impossible. It's impossible to dodge. It's got me all out of sorts. I'm losing a ton of lives here now. Mostly due to nonsense. Have I mentioned that I hate this game? I disagree. We have a Marcus Theater nearby, though. I couldn't tell you that I couldn't tell you that I know, like, a theater is really just a theater. Like, they're all interchangeable to me. I don't have any, like, preferences for the type of theater, or could even tell you, like, what the difference in the experience is supposed to be from one to another. This is really, really falling apart. We've... I went from an attempt that should have been a first try to just a whole bunch of garbage. Somebody send help. I am being robbed. I am being robbed by these bats. You're not that lucky, Zergling. We're not going to be done. We're not going to be done with this game anywhere near that quickly. I've maxed out my heart container. My heart counter. That's how many times I've died. Oh. I'm so very upset with this game. Gotta go, Frownie. I like this game. Thank you, Doe. I appreciate you being here. Thank you again for the gift sub. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I think we're gonna be done with this game for the night. We got him. We got him, but it took so much that I can't even. It took so much I can't even be happy about it. Oh, it was so ugly. $20 credits. Sure, we can end on a Yuckola run. Yeah, Zergling, we're going to. We're gonna end that on a we're gonna end this on a bad run. We're gonna switch over to Kirby. Oh. A pity about old Dracula though, that was getting better. We got to that stage so fast, and then I floundered on it for forever. I should have kept a count of how many times I died on stage 6 to see what my credit count could have been. But we'll play this again on Thursday. Um, it'll be on the top of the stream on Thursday night. It's not going anywhere. There is no escape. You should have kept a count of how many times you died to Dracula. Nicely done, Deanie. Thank you for the palms, cows. So yeah, we'll see how this game treats me on. We'll see how this game treats me on Thursday. But we're going to be done with it for now. We're going to switch over to Kirby.